Alright guys, so this is part 2 of the video. I had to cut off in the previous video. Alright, so I think I might have forgotten to change the font size to Arial 16. So make sure that everything on your page is Arial 16. That was on actually step number 1. I thought I did that, but I might have forgotten. So make sure that you select everything on this page, and the best way to select everything is by doing Control A on your keyboard and then change the font size to Arial and 16. Okay, and that way you have that's part of the instructions. Okay, now we were actually on step number 11, which was adding a clip art picture of a comet to the right of the list of the characters. So what I'm going to do is put my cursor right here, and I can press enter, or I could leave it here, and I'm going to do insert picture from Bing, okay, and I'm going to type in the word comet because it wants us to put in a picture of a comet. So comet, enter, and we can pick any picture here. So let's go ahead and pick this one, insert that, okay. And now when it inserts it, it kind of messes up everything over here. It also creates another page. Don't worry about it. What we're going to do is click on this picture, and you'll see a picture tab that shows up. So we're going to click on picture and wrap text. So we're going to click on this and do in front of text. Okay. What happens when we click on in front of text is that we can easily move the picture. All right. So I'm actually going to, now we can move this picture around on the page a little bit better. Let's move it here. We can move it here, but it doesn't want us to have the picture here. It wants us to, the instructions say to have the picture to the right of the list. So what we can do is actually go into the home tab and then change the justification to right. Okay. And then we can try and move this list back up by pressing delete. Oh no, that doesn't work. So what happens now? Let's go back into picture, wrap here, and do square right. That didn't work. How about behind text? There we go. So sometimes you just have to play around with the image. Okay. And that seems pretty okay. So we have now completed step number 11. Step number 12 is use a spell check and make any corrections needed. Proofread and compare to sample. So I've provided a teacher sample. It's not going to look exactly like this because the teacher sample had a different picture, but that's fine. As long as your document looks somewhat like this is good. And it says save as Star Wars and submit using Teams. Okay, so there's a Star Wars assignments in the Teams, in your class Teams. Go ahead and submit it upon completion using that. But let's spell check first. Go into review and we can spell check by going into Okay, no, we're gonna leave it as that. I'm gonna leave my name, ignore, and we're done. Okay. All right, so it looks fine. And once you have all of that done, all you really need to do is go into your Teams. Okay, so go into Teams, and from Teams, go into your Assignments tab, find the Star Wars assignment, click on it, and navigate and submit. Okay, turn in. All right, with that, I'm done. I'm going to stop sharing.